Continuing with our soccer player series, we're going to be drawing Erling Haaland, or Eric. Never know. Haaland. Anyway, his last name, Man City. So let's go. Landscape page. Pencil eraser, hit pause if I go too fast. You could do a portrait if you wanted. I just do everything landscape because it fits the screen. So we're going to start with his eyes. Yeah, let's just go for it. So center point of my page about here, up over to the right. We start with his eye. So semi-realistic drawing, let's go. So you do curved line up and across, down, right? Thicken it up maybe a little bit. He doesn't really have dark eyelashes, so we don't need to make it too dark. He's just smoothing it up maybe a bit. Bottom eyelid line curves over. It's about there, and then tear duct on this side. It's down, across like so. You can see some tear duct inside here. You can leave this gap if you want, right? Or you can just draw the iris to close it, right? So you do a half circle. Like that. So you have an option of leaving that as a gap or like smoothing it over. Right. Then his pupil, sort of in the center of his eye, it's quite small. Like so. Okay, and then we'll add just some lines just underneath for his eyelashes on his bottom eyelid as well. So just some light sort of lines coming across here. Dots even. Okay, and then maybe, so yeah, he's a top eyelid line. So coming across the skin for his eyelid. It comes across here, down, sort of the back there. So he's got like quite long eyes. And like a light line underneath, just for the bags of his eye. And this eyelid line kind of keeps going down this way a little bit. So his eyebrows, right, are real small, blonde, not like big eyebrows, right? So they just starting maybe there. They're quite close. And then we'll just go across top of his eye. We'll go quite skinny at the back, right? So because he's got these pale blonde sort of eyebrows, right? Go back this way as well. Okay, real small back here. And he has like big forehead, right? So he's got like a temple line here. Go over and do his other eye. So you're about eye width. Measure the width of his eye. That'll sort of fit in between both of his eyes. And the next one will start about here. Right, so you're about eye distance over, okay? And then we'll just go curve a line up and over again. Down the back here. Like so, he's quite narrow eyes. So bottom eyelid is over here, tear duct line. Down. Like so. You can leave that gap or you can close it off with the iris. Half sort of circle coming around here. Right, and then pupil in the middle here. maybe some eyelashes. Just at the corner, and then tear duct, and then some dots just for eyelashes down here, and maybe like a bag underneath his eye a little bit. Top eyelid line comes up over his eye. This is where his eyelid meets his sort of brow area. And you'll have like big brow sort of area here, temple at the side of his head, right? And the eyebrow, of course, again, real thin. Looking back. I'm just keeping it sort of sketchy and sort of because that's the way it is, sort of. And then, of course, this line coming down here. Right, so for his nose, right, he's got a quite narrow bridge of his nose, right? So you've got these sort of lines in, like here, coming down from each eyebrow, right? And then the nostrils just below, right? So we go nostril here, and it kind of lines up with the inside there, right? Those curves for the nostrils just lining up on the inside of his eye in there. Then we join them together across the middle, bump down, bump back up. And then we just darken up the inside. Then we add the skin for the nostril on the outside, so it comes around here. Then around here as well. We could have like some extra sort of lines just on the tip of his nose, maybe coming down here, maybe a little bit like that, and like some skin. So with noses, sometimes less is more, so we'll probably just leave it like this. Right, so his mouth, big lips, right? So he's kind of smiling, right? So this sort of line curves here. Curve bumps a couple of times. Down in the middle. Cross. These sort of dimple lines on the corners. These sort of, just darken these up. Top lip. So here, curves down, real big. Like so, and then the bottom lip. Just there. Right. So his chin, right? So big, fairly big, sort of square chin. Like so. Maybe some light lines just coming down from his lip there and around his mouth. So in general, eyebrows to nostrils, about the same as nostrils to chin. So here to here, about the same as here to here, just above maybe, to his brow area, right? So here to here, about the same as there to there. And then nostrils to bottom lip, about the same as bottom lip to chin. So it's about the middle of his bottom lip. There and there, about the same. Difficult enough chap to draw, maybe. Okay, so we go for his jaw. Right, up that way. Up there. And then this will go around. His jaw, quite wide jaw. Right, it starts to kind of carve out up here for his like cheekbone, real pronounced cheekbone, right? Goes in. So and this will go two directions. So we have like his hairline, kind of like his shaved hair here on this side, right? So we got like this shaved side of his head. But then we have his head that goes up this way. Right, so it's like a sideburn, but it's like a very shaved side of his head here. Maybe like his cheekbone will just come in there a little bit. We'll put maybe a shadow just underneath here. Right, so his ears, just here beside, sort of in line with his eye there. So our top eyelid. Right, comes down. Around like so. Same on the other side. Down. Bumps out here. Around to there. And then we have his top of his ear and the bones inside. So we got like this letter J sort of thing. Another sort of ear line there. You can do as much of this now as you want. But I always say this kind of letter J thing is always a good place to start, even if they're sort of realistic drawings. All right, kind of like that. So we're getting there now. This bottom lip maybe needs to be evened up a little bit, just more. Yeah. So that's the thing about drawing realistic characters, you know, you gotta kind of fix things on the fly, sort of trying to get the likeness of them. You know, the adding things every now and then. Little lines just for his cheeks and stuff here. So just trying to make this look a bit more like Right, so his hair now. So his forehead is about the same size as his nose, right? So your forehead will go to like here. So you'll there to there, about the same. And then we'll go around just with these zigzag sort of lines, right? either side. And his hair is shaved in one part, but then it like goes down that way, right? So it's tied back, and this is like the shaved area. So the shaved area just goes like down like that. Just, and that's all you need to do for that. And then you like, if you're coloring, you shade it sort of gray. And then we go this way. And you just go kind of the same sort of thing again. Like a line down there, right? And this shaved sort of area down that way. And then like his brow comes across there, maybe like right, and then his hair tied back around here. Bumping all around his head, okay? So you do the bumps because it's tied back behind his head, right? And then you add your sort of lines that just go all the way to all these texture lines then. Some texture on his hair here, just to show that it's kind of shaved. Okay. So, and then you just kind of clean things up. I think he's got like a mole here, like a sort of a mole drawn in there. Right, I'm just, see this line, it's just a bit dark. I'm just gonna lighten it up. Okay, so then we'll just do his neck. So we go down like that. Quite a wide neck. Big guy. And then his trapezius kind of go behind his shirt back here. And then his neck muscles coming down this way. And then Adam's apple sort of just there. Right, and then collar. Curve around like so. And then the back of it, sort of here, coming out from behind his neck. Like so, and then we go down around again. That, and then there's a white line, so we'll put it in front of it there, coming out from behind. So this is the Man City jersey, obviously. How's that bottom lip? Does that bottom lip look too big? What do you think? I don't know. Put some shadow underneath it, maybe. It's not too bad. Right, and then his shoulders. So a male's shoulders is about head width, right? So the width of his face or his head, that'll bring you to sort of where the edge of his shoulder is, right there. 3 heads. 1, 2, 3. 3 heads over is the width of a male's shoulders. So we go down this way. Same over here. And then 4 lines just on his collar. Like so. And then if we want, so his hair is kind of tied behind his head. Maybe we could see a little bit of that in a bun just back here. Coming out from behind. Right, so he's a hard guy to draw. He's quite a wide nose as well. Hard to know when to stop with these things, but I think that's the best I can do anyway. Okay, I think I'll leave it there. That's how to draw Haaland. And of course, if you want, sometimes what can help on these sorts of images is thickening up your edge. So I'll do that quickly. Okay, I think that's the best I can do. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.